Hey there, everyone. Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a juicy story that's sure to captivate your attention: the ongoing saga between Kim Kardashian and Taylor Swift. Now, I know what you're thinking: not another Kardashian-Swift drama video. But trust me, this one's different. We're not here to gossip or sensationalize. Instead, we're going to take a deep, heartfelt look at how this long-standing feud has impacted Kim Kardashian on a personal level. You see, while the public may perceive this as just another celebrity tiff, the truth is that Taylor Swift's actions had a profound effect on Kim. An effect that went far beyond mere embarrassment or reputation damage. No, Taylor took away something far more precious, something that Kim had been desperately longing for her entire life. So, if you're ready to see this story from a whole new angle, one that's filled with emotion, empathy, and a touch of romance, then sit back, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive in. I promise you won't be disappointed. Kim Kardashian has always been open about her desire to have a big, loving family. From a young age, she dreamed of becoming a mother and providing her children with the kind of nurturing, supportive upbringing that she herself had experienced. Growing up in a close-knit household, with loving parents and siblings, Kim saw firsthand the joys and challenges of raising a family. As she blossomed into a successful businesswoman and media personality, Kim's focus on her career never dimmed her maternal instincts. In fact, it only fueled her determination to one day have her own children to dote on and cherish. She spoke openly about her struggles with fertility, her decision to use a surrogate, and the joy she felt when her first child, North, was born in 2013. For Kim, being a mother wasn't just a role. It was a vital part of her identity, a lifelong dream that she had worked tirelessly to fulfill. She relished every moment with her children, posting countless adorable photos on social media and gushing about the unconditional love she felt for them. Kim's family had become the center of her world, the source of her greatest happiness and fulfillment. But then, the Taylor Swift drama erupted, and Kim's world was turned upside down. What started as a disagreement over the lyrics to Kanye West's song, Famous, quickly escalated into a full-blown feud, one that would ultimately rob Kim of something she held dear. The details of the feud are well known. Kanye claimed that he had obtained Taylor's approval for the controversial lyrics, while Taylor vehemently denied this and accused the Kardashian-West clan of manipulating the narrative. Kim, determined to prove Kanye's version of events, released a series of secretly recorded phone conversations that seemed to show Taylor approving the lyrics. The backlash was swift and severe. Taylor's fans, known as the Swifties, descended upon Kim and her family with a vengeance, unleashing a torrent of hatred and vitriol. Kim was lambasted as a liar, a manipulator, and a villain who had dared to cross their beloved Taylor. For Kim, the fallout from the feud was devastating, both personally and professionally. She was subjected to an onslaught of online harassment, with trolls attacking her mercilessly on social media. Her business ventures and endorsement deals were threatened, as companies distanced themselves from the controversy. But the true cost of the feud went far beyond the public humiliation and professional setbacks. Kim, who had always been so open about her desire for a large family, found herself the target of cruel, personal attacks that struck at the very core of her identity as a mother. Swifties, in their zeal to defend their idol, began spreading vicious rumors and lies about Kim's parenting abilities. They accused her of being a neglectful, unfit mother, suggesting that she was more concerned with her image and fame than with the well-being of her children. These attacks were particularly devastating for Kim, who had poured her heart and soul into motherhood. She had fought so hard to overcome her fertility issues and to create the loving, nurturing home she had always dreamed of. Now, her most cherished role was being called into question, and she felt powerless to defend herself against the onslaught. The emotional toll on Kim was immense. She found herself withdrawing from the public eye, retreating into the safe haven of her home and family. Gone were the days when she would proudly share updates and photos of her children with her millions of followers. Instead, Kim became increasingly guarded, wary of opening herself up to further attacks and criticism. Behind closed doors, Kim's anguish was palpable. She would sometimes break down in tears, overwhelmed by the guilt and shame that the Swifties had heaped upon her. Had she been a bad mother all along? She would wonder. Was she truly unfit to raise her children, as the trolls had so viciously claimed? The once confident, self-assured Kim Kardashian had been reduced to a shadow of her former self, her sense of self-worth and maternal identity shattered by the cruel, unrelenting attacks. She had always taken pride in her role as a mother, but now, that pride had been replaced by crippling self-doubt and feelings of inadequacy. Kim's desire to shield her children from the toxicity of the feud only added to her anguish. She yearned for a life where she could simply be Kim, the mom, without the constant scrutiny and judgment that came with being a Kardashian. She dreamed of taking her kids to the park or out for ice cream, without having to worry about paparazzi or social media backlash. In her moments of despair, Kim would think back to her own carefree childhood, where she had been able to explore the world without the burden of fame and notoriety. She longed to give her children that same sense of freedom, that same opportunity to simply be kids, without having to worry about their every move being scrutinized and dissected. But alas, that dream seemed increasingly out of reach. Kim's status as a public figure had become a double-edged sword, granting her wealth and success, but also stripping away her ability to live a normal life, the kind of life she had once taken for granted. As the months passed, Kim slowly began to regain her footing, but the scars of the feud remained. She knew that she would never be able to fully erase the damage done to her reputation and her sense of self-worth. The cruel taunts and accusations of the Swifties had left a deep, indelible mark on her psyche. Yet, Kim was determined to overcome the adversity and reclaim her identity as a loving, devoted mother. Slowly but surely, she began to rebuild her confidence, focusing on the unwavering support of her family and the unconditional love of her children. Through intensive therapy and self-reflection, Kim learned to silence the voices of the trolls and to trust in her own abilities as a parent. She reconnected with her passion for motherhood, rediscovering the joy and fulfillment that came with watching her children grow and thrive. But even as Kim healed, she couldn't help but feel a lingering sense of sadness and disappointment. The feud with Taylor Swift had robbed her of something infinitely precious, the ability to simply be a mother, without the constant scrutiny and judgment of the public eye. And that, my friends, is the true tragedy of this story. It's not about celebrity drama or petty feuds. It's about the profound impact that our words and actions can have on the lives of others, even those we may never meet. Because in the end, Kim Kardashian is not just a reality TV star or a social media influencer. She is a human being, a mother, a person with hopes, dreams, and vulnerabilities, just like the rest of us. And when we allow our biases, our prejudices, and our mob mentality to overshadow our empathy and compassion, we risk inflicting immeasurable harm on those who are caught in the crossfire. So, as we reflect on this story, let us remember the importance of kindness, understanding, and the recognition that even the most famous among us are not immune to the pain and suffering that can arise from our own actions. Let us strive to be better, to be more mindful of the impact we have on the lives of others, and to never forget that behind the glitz and glamour, there are real people with real feelings just trying to navigate the complexities of life. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope this video has given you a new perspective on the Kim Kardashian-Taylor Swift feud, one that goes beyond the sensationalism and focuses on the very human impact of our words and actions. Remember to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this story and what it means to you. Until next time, stay awesome and keep spreading that love and compassion. Catch you later.